Hello, friends. Welcome back to Newton's Club. I hope you all are doing great. In the previous video, we discussed the inner workings of manufacturing industries where employees are divided into sections or departments to carry out specific tasks. These departments include sales, marketing, corporate, human resources, sourcing, production, quality, packing, storage, and dispatch. Today, we'll continue our journey of understanding by diving deeper into fundamental activities of each department. But before we begin, allow me to take a moment to share the reason we choose to explain manufacturing industries. It is twofold. Firstly, they play a vital role in our lives by producing tangible goods that provide us with comfort or joy. Secondly, we believe the patterns in manufacturing industries are very similar to the concepts in our day to day lives, closely resembling nature. The scale may differ, but just having a hint of those operations going on inside can provide a structure for our problem solving. So let's begin with a simple, cute story where we'll ultimately draw parallels between the activities in it and the functions inside a manufacturing industry. The story I have chosen is of a family with mother Jenny, father David, and daughter Sophia. One rainy Sunday, Sophia, the daughter, craves homemade chicken. However, she is hesitant to ask her mother directly and instead enlists her father David as a messenger. David conveys Sophia's request to Jenny, who agrees to prepare chicken. Jenny checks the kitchen and realizes they are out of some items, prompting David to venture the market. At the market, David selects a store selling chicken, considering Jenny's preferences and managing household finances. After purchasing the chicken, he returns home and hands it to Jenny, who checks its quality and plans for the cooking process. Once cooked, David tastes the chicken and Jenny serves it on plates for the family meal. Sophia, thrilled with the meal, expresses her love for her father. Now, why did I share this simple story? What's its significance? And how does it relate to understanding the industrial operations? There's a direct connection, my friends. So let's delve into it. In this example, Sophia's desire for the chicken represents a market need, and the David acts as a communicator between Sophia and Jenny, akin to the sales team communicating the customer requirements to the company. Jenny's planning mirrors the production planning team, ensuring all necessary materials are available. David's procurement of chicken from the supplier represents the sourcing department handling external purchases. The finance department manages monetary transactions, much like David's payment at the market. Jenny's quality check of the chicken reflects the role of raw material quality team in industries. Jenny's cooking symbolizes the production team's activities, and David's taste test represents quality assurance for finished goods. Jenny's serving of the meal mirrors the packing team's activities, preparing goods for dispatch, and David's table setting represents the logistics team role in delivering finished products to the customer. Finally, Sophia enjoying her meal signifies the customer's satisfaction. So, this analogy illustrates how industry departments perform individual tasks, ultimately delivering a product to the customer. It is simple yet profound. So, now that we have drawn parallels, let us understand the fundamental activities of all the generic sections or departments in an industry. So, yeah, the starting point is the customer. Very simple. The customer has a need, and the entire industry works to fulfill that need. Now let's delve into the important departments, how in coordination they will fulfill the customer's need. The first one is sales. The sales team is a crucial part of any organization because they are often the face of the company. They directly deal with the customer, understand their requirements, and communicate them to the relevant person within the organization. So once the sales team receives an inquiry from the customer, they directly pass it to the production department. Production, the second, is considered a vital part of any manufacturing industry. I'll term it as the heart of the organization. They are the ones who actually produce the tangible product required by the customer. And within the production department, there are two major subsections: production planning and production execution. So, if you want to produce something, you need resources, right? Like raw materials, people, machinery, and time. People, machinery, and time are usually readily available and just need to be arranged properly. However, when it comes to raw materials, it's different. For example, if you want to produce 100 units of a product to meet customer requirements, you need to have the equivalent amount of raw material to produce them. And when I say we need to have it, we need to purchase it. This is where the sourcing department, the expert shoppers come in. Once the production planning team provides a requirement for raw materials, the sourcing department scouts the market for suppliers and selects the best one based on quality and cost. Their job is not just only to procure raw materials, but also various other items required for the organization. For example, as we have many machines in the production department, wear and tear of the machine parts or damages are very common. The sourcing department is also responsible for purchasing items known as spare parts. Now, once the production planning team has all the necessary resources, they create a plan. Then the production execution team, the second subsection of production department, comes into play. Their job is to use these resources to produce the physical products as per the exact plan given by the production planning team. Now, let's say after meticulous planning and sourcing, the production is successfully done. What would be the next logical step? Just like David's taste test after the cooking process, the next step after production would be quality checking of the production output. And here comes the role of one of the most important departments of the industry, the quality department. They are responsible for controlling the quality of production output. Every single unit coming out of production has to be approved by the quality team to proceed to the next steps. They match the output with the specifications required by the end customer. If it is a match, it's a pass, and if it is not, it is a big no. This department is not only responsible for checking the quality of final products, but also for checking and confirming the quality of raw materials. So after the goods getting produced and quality tested, the next likely department that handles the goods is the packing section. After manufacturing of goods, they have to be transported to the customer, right? When we talk about transportation, it happens on a huge scale. Materials sometimes go in trucks, vans, ships, and sometimes in cargo planes. To ensure that the goods are not damaged before they reach the customer, they need to be packed properly, packed so well that the customer receives a product of sound quality. And once the packing is done, the job of logistics starts. They deal with all the external transport agents to arrange the transport for our material to the customer. So, this is a generic flow from customer inquiry to the delivery of goods in many manufacturing industries. We haven't yet discussed some support functions yet, such as human resource, finance, IT, and research and development, sometimes called as design department. The HR department is responsible for recruiting staff, training and development, and staff welfare. The finance section takes care of all the monetary transactions happening inside an industry. And the IT sections is responsible for technological systems, maintenance, and functionality of these systems. One example of these systems is ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning System. The IT infrastructure in any manufacturing industry is extremely important. That even after producing the sound quality products, a single error in our data can entirely hold the shipment. That's the reason companies always hire best data management systems. Now the marketing department. They work closely with sales team to promote the company and its products by creating advertisements and conducting market surveys. And last but not the least, R&D team. They are the innovators, always dreaming up for new ideas. These support functions alongside core departments form the bedrock of any organization. So through this overview, we have covered the fundamental pillars of industry operations, shedding light on their intricate interplay in this video. In the coming one, we'll take the opportunity to explain the order to delivery cycle. Thanks for watching and see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.